everyone. So again, I have another message. It's quite old. I don't know if I already made it. So apparently this man is married to a Filipina, and then he adopted the kids back, so they will take them back to United States. And that's really cute. And they already have one child, and the children, they grew up in the Philippines basically, but they're all moving to United States, and he's quite worried on how to make these kids adopt life in United States. Well, he said the eldest one, the male, he's around 15, 14, and he's quite a shy man or shy boy. And then the daughter, she's more outgoing, so he's not really worried about her, but he fears that the first one would be bullied in school, because he said Americans have this like confident culture, so he doesn't know, and he's worried that he heard about, you know, like biracial kids being bullied in school. So he was thinking of taking the child to an international school, but it would be too expensive and so on. And what can he do about it? Well, first of all, I'm happy that you guys have a happy family, and I'm really proud of what you're doing. It's really rare that a man would accept these children. I mean, I've known some, especially East Asian culture. Like I have a friend's friend. She's married to a Korean, so apparently she has 2 children from her previous Filipino boyfriend, because she got married to a Korean. So she has 2 children from her previous marriage, and then she has 2 or 3 children with her Korean husband now. But she couldn't, she left, even when she lived in the Philippines, she couldn't bring the kids into her house, only the Korean children. So the Korean kids always stayed with their the Filipino kids stayed with the grandparents, and she stayed in Angeles City. And then she went to Korea, and then the kids were left in Cebu. So she's living in Korea now with her kids, but maybe she's supporting them with her money that she works like in a Filipino or factory. I don't really know, but anyway, if she's happy, whatever. So I'm proud of you. Thank you for that. It's really difficult when your parents, I'm from a broken family, so you taking over this responsibility is a big thing for me as a child of a broken family, because I remember being passed along from different people. So anyway, yeah, if we're gonna talk about this, sorry, I saw another winter rash. So anyway, okay, I was distracted. So anyway, what can you do about it? First of all, I think it's important for you to, if it's possible, go to United States before the school year. And it's also nice to let them learn through movies. And of course, movies are not the perfect one, but telling them stories about life in United States would be nice as well. And then take them to, before you take them to US, at least like have 1 month or 2 months transition period, especially their kids. Even me, it took me 2 years to fully accept Japan. Well, it's very important that you know the culture, because before I couldn't really enjoy Japan because I don't understand their culture, but now that I do, it's really much easier for me and I enjoy it. Like, I'm like, oh, where's this tea from? Why is it important? And so on and so forth. Thank you to my students. Anyway, so it would be nice to have a transition period with your guidance and your wife when you go to United States, including your wife. It would be good for her, so you guys can visit nice places and then go to like have a barbecue party with friends, and then check out, those good places where there are Filipino communities where he can go in case he feels lost, and and as well as because they will miss Filipino food, and then Filipino communities, not too much, but like a church or something like that, because sometimes some Filipinos would really say bad things about living in United States. They would be dramatic. Anyway, so yeah, try to integrate them with Filipinos there, and then take them to nice places, not shopping malls, but not museums. Those are boring, but places where, you know, that you guys would normally go. A mall, a barbecue party, a park, or something like that. And then number two, it's also nice to let them know what to expect there so that they can prepare. And it's really nice to tell them that there's a way out. For example, I would tell him, okay, please try it out first, and then if you think it's too difficult for you in about a year or two, you can go back home if there's a grandmother. Now, if there is none, maybe that's the time when you can worry about it when you cross the bridge. And then next one, number three, it's also important to keep him to keep him having communication with people who are his age and his friends back in the Philippines. So you know what? When I made the wrong friends in Japan, my saving grace were my friends back home. They would send me video message, like a happy birthday message, and then they would joke around just to make me laugh, and I'm really thankful for that. So those are my saving grace. It's like, okay, I go to work. On my break time, I talk to my friends, and then we just laugh. So it's nice to give him like a phone to communicate with his friends, internet, and those sorts of things. So, but it's also nice to make him have friends in his school. And then number four, tell him that if he's bullied, you are on his side, and let him be open, if not to you, to his sister, or to to their mom, your wife, so that he can express himself in our language. And at the same time, tell him that bullying is not his problem, it's their problem, it's their ignorance, not his problem. And don't be shy to tell you, because you love him. And at the same time, it's not a sign of weakness if you tell an adult that you're being bullied. So tell him that he can go to his sister, his mom, and then you. Why not directly to you? Because maybe there's still like a gap or something. So it would be nice. Or if there's no gap, to you. And then final one, I know that it's really expensive to go back home, but once he's settled, let's say you're already there for 2 years or something, if it's possible, let him go home. Or encourage him to travel to another place, like another city with him. Then next time, let him go alone with his sister, and then blah, blah, blah. So it's very important that he has a social life in your country, friends, and don't be shy. And school is not the only one. You know, there are churches, part-time job, and so on, even online. And then, yeah, just guarantee, and yeah, just send him home once in a while. I mean, not send him home, like, yeah, like let him have a holiday in our country. Because you know what, even for me, I love Japan already, and I love the culture, because I understand it. But it's still different back home, seeing my friends, the family that I grew up. But I also respect what in this country where I am right now. I think it would be more difficult for younger people, especially they're teenagers, because they're trying to look for where they belong. And even me, I'm already old, but I'm still looking for that. No, just kidding. So yeah, I think it's the best ways to do that. And then be open. So don't worry about it so much. Do it slowly, surely but slowly, and be there every time. His mom, also for his mom, and then guarantee him that there's a way out, and you'll be there, and you guys will do it together as a family. Again, congratulations, and I hope my idea works. For the other Americans right there who have experienced bullying, tell it down here on how you guys got through it, and how to deal with it, you know, integration. So thank you for watching, and have a nice week.